Hey, what's going on YouTube? So, welcome back to Team AFTK. I'm Chester, and I'm just coming to talk to you a little bit before we get into the deck profile. Just kind of wanted to say thanks for watching the last deck profile. It got a little bit more traction than I was expecting, seeing as how our channel has been dead for nearly a decade. But it was cool to see the video get a decent chunk of views. I mean, over 100 views is, pretty cool within 5 days, in my opinion. Just because, like I said, the channel's been dead for nearly 10 years. But it's gotten a lot of, positive feedback, either indirectly from people reaching out, which is pretty cool. I mean, you don't see a whole lot of Gladiator V's deck profiles, but he will not stop playing the deck, no matter how long the deck's been out. He's going to continue playing it. And today's build is going to be a pure Shaddoll build, so more of the same that you're seeing on the YouTube right now. Shaddoll's popping up everywhere, deck profiles and stuff. Mine's a little bit different. I'm running a pure variant, so I'm not playing the Invoked. I haven't been able to really find the time to invest in the Invoked engine. Locals here, while there are a good chunk of players, it's not really prevalent for, well, picking up new stuff a lot of the times. The singles that they keep aren't as, I would say, good, or something that someone would actually go to a shop and look for. So I've been ordering my stuff online when I get the chance. Haven't really actually had the chance to compete either, because I do work a lot, which kind of hindered my ability to continue playing the game to begin with, because I've been out of the game for about 5 years. Just started coming back within the last month or so. Mainly wanted to come back because of the Shaddoll structure deck, because that was the last time I played, and it was really interesting, but and really fun. I really enjoyed the deck. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the deck profile here in just a minute. So if you guys want to, please subscribe. We definitely appreciate the support. Give the video a thumbs up, and leave us some comments down below, because we kind of just want to see where you guys want us to take this channel. It's gonna be kind of hard to do dual videos right now because, well, we don't live near each other, and like I said, I don't really get the chance to go to locals or anything, but we are going to YCS Charlotte, so we would like to get some content going there. I'm thinking about doing like vlogs and stuff for that, so that'll be cool. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and get into the deck profile. Alright, so bear with me because I cannot find my tripod. So I'm going to try to do this with two hands, one holding the camera and the other one, well, doing the card maneuvering. So we're going to go ahead and get into the monster lineup first, obviously. So this is the Shaddoll lineup, so we're doing 3 Windy. I've gone back and forth on the number for this card a lot. I keep going between like 2 and 3. But I feel like 3 is where I'm more comfortable at, because, well, yeah, there's the really good combo with like the Shaddoll trap card, Ariel, and Windy. Windy is any Shaddoll on your deck, and like if I'm trying to play a longer game, or if I'm being forced to play a longer game, I really like going Windy into Hedgehog or like Beast, just to get more advantage. So I'm enjoying Windy right now. It's probably one of my favorite Shaddoll monsters that's ever been released. 3 Squamata. I just feel like this is the right number to play. For whatever reason, I was playing 2 before, which is one of the reasons I kind of wanted to re-record this deck profile, because I'm not entirely sure what justification I was trying to make with just 3, or with just 2, but now bumping it back up to 3 is, I feel like, the right call. And then 2 Beast. I ended up seeing a good chunk of builds playing just the 1. I've seen a few play 3. while I think 3 might seem excessive, I definitely think it's a better option to go with than just 1. Because I feel like this card's really strong. The draw 2, the discard, even the draw 1, I feel like is pretty relevant. 2 Hedgehog. Again, I feel like this is the right ratio for this. It can tutor any, well, not tutor, but add any Shaddoll monster to your hand. As well as getting like the Shaddoll fusions if you need to get going a little slower, I guess. Like if the game's going a little slower and you gotta flip it. And now we're gonna get into some of the one-ups. Playing 1 Falco, I just like the extra body and the fact that it can turn itself into another body. But I don't know how I feel about the card going forward. I feel like when you're playing a pure variant of the deck, it's important. But at the same time, you can get away with not playing it. And then we're playing the 1 Aerial. This is a card that I'm hesitant on playing more than 1 of. Mainly because its Send a Grave effect isn't that great. I mean, it can be good against the mirror and like for banishing the spells and stuff in the mirror, as well as like maybe hitting Spiral or Salamangreat. But it can be kind of wonky, I feel like. Then we're going to be playing the Shaddoll Chaos. The flip effect's kind of cool. I just like that it's another light target for Construct. That's my main 2 reasons. I don't really use the discard effect very often, but just having the light target I think is relevant. Then playing the 1 Dragon. Again, I feel like this is a good ratio for this. I would play another like in the side deck just for like spell and trap removal, especially going second. Alright, so we're going to go into the non-Shaddoll monsters, basically my normal summons. So we're playing the 3 Mathematician and the 1 Armageddon Knight. I don't really know what else I would play in place of these guys. I feel like these are the right normal summons because they turn themselves into any card in the deck. Mathematician is a little bit more utility with the Perform Mage package, just because it can dump any card and not just, well, any monster and not just a dark. And then the 1 Damage Juggler, 1 Trick Clown. I've gone back and forth on these ratios as well. Sometimes I feel like it can get a little clunky in the hand, and then you're forced to normal summon one of them. But Trick Clown recurring itself, Damage Juggler searching, trying to not make myself as susceptible to Droll and Luckbird. But yeah, I think that this ratio has been comfortable. It's felt pretty good and it's been pretty successful in testing. And then I actually do main deck 3 hand traps, which isn't very common in Shaddolls. But I play 3 Ash. I've gone back and forth on this and Nibiru. I don't know necessarily how I feel about playing Droll in the main deck. I can somewhat justify Ash just because it's a fire for Grista. Because I actually do like playing Grista because of the summon negation. Yeah, it's just something I'm testing. I also love Ash Blossom in the mirror. Being able to shut down like Shaddoll Fusion and stuff like that can really help because people are all about that OTK. And now we're going to get into the spells. So, without much explanation needed, we are definitely playing the 3 Shaddoll Fusion. We are playing 3 L Shaddoll Fusion, which is one of my favorite fusion spells that I play. Super Poly. Super Poly is nuts. You'll see in the extra deck that I have like a single target for it for non-Shaddoll cards. But there are a couple other cards that I actually want to pick up for like the Salamangreat matchup and Spirals. So Foolish Burial. Play 1 Def Shaddoll Fusion because I feel like you can never not have enough ways to fusion summon. I just like the card. Just that extra fusion like capability is really cool. And then my favorite spell in the deck that I've been playing for about a week is Foolish Burial Goods. Play 3 of those. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just get into the traps so I can better explain. So 1 Shaddoll Core and 2 Rest Shaddoll Incarnation. So the utility with Foolish Burial Goods in these cards is honestly really cool, because like if I have like El Shaddoll Engrave or Shaddoll Fusion Engrave, or even Rest Shaddoll Incarnation, just being able to send this to the grave for combos, send this to the grave to get back this if I want to reborn something, or give back like a Shaddoll Fusion. The card's been good. I've really enjoyed it. Alright, so the extra deck is a work in progress, because I'm still missing a few cards that I'm waiting to come in. But we're just go ahead and get right into it. 3 Construct. I do understand the Invoked version playing 2, because extra deck space is much tighter, but I feel like the pure version has to play 3, because it's one of your just main combo pieces. 2 Winda. Again, I feel like this is the correct ratio with this, because there's a lot of times where you're able to Winda on your opponent's turn, like as a follow-up play of some kind. Apcolon. This card's nuts. If I'm not mistaken, it's the only Shaddoll Fusion that when it's sent to grave, it'll allow you to search a Shaddoll card from the deck or the graveyard, instead of just the graveyard, which is nice. Grista. Grista's, I think, really good because of the summon negation. For like pendulums and stuff like that, just being able to negate the entire summon. I feel like it's pretty relevant. Shikanaga, I feel like the 3000 body is nice, as well as the negation, like the effect negation is pretty cool. The Starving Venom Dragon, Get in the Mirror, technically decent against spirals because they're dark, but there's, like I said, a couple other fusion cards that I want to get for the deck. Then we're going to go into links. This is where I'm going to be making some changes. Boral Sword will definitely be keeping for the OTK. Unicorn, big fan. Shaddoll Construct, I am such a huge fan of this card. I honestly, over the last month or so, I've just been learning about links and how things work. And I just think her effect on field and engrave is really cool. Nightmare Phoenix is one of the cards that I'm actually considering cutting, as well as a couple of the fusions. I don't really ever go into it. Crush Heap is one of your main combo pieces. This card's nuts. I feel like any deck that uses fusions needs to use Crush Heap, just because its effect is really nuts. And Abyss Dweller, just the standard rank 4 play. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoy the deck profile. If you do, just please give it a thumbs up, leave comments down below if you have any critiques or suggestions, and go ahead and subscribe for future deck profiles and Yu-Gi-Oh content. Thanks.